Dear Diary, this year I have some of the best students ever. They're smart, funny, and nice. Although some of them are sometimes bad. My favorite students, though, are Seismic Structure Shakedown. That's the name of the project that you are getting ready to embark on with your team. Your group is bidding for a contract from the Meredith Housing Company to design a new multi-story building designed to withstand earthquakes. You can be as creative as you like with the shape and the design of the building, but you must work hard to earn my company's business. Meredith Housing Company will only award one contract per class, for a total of 5 buildings to be built.
Well, I have 2 dogs at home, and those 2 dogs are my babies, Whoopi and Wellington. And if something fell on Whoopi or Wellington, I would be a wreck. I wouldn't know what to do. So my dogs, my babies, need to be safe.
There's 5 jobs that need to be accomplished in this project, and each of you is going to be assigned at least one of those jobs. Here to explain the roles of those jobs, Miss P.
5 roles that have to be covered. Each group will decide who does what. The roles are CEO, or Chief Executive Officer, and that person oversees all aspects of the project. You're also going to have a structural engineer who leads in the design and the building of the apartment. You're going to have a graphic designer who would create a motto or logo for your company. You're going to have a finance manager who handles all of the business, the budget, and the expense reports, and then you're going to have a public relations manager who handles all of the company communications. So that might be emails or...
Okay, so once you've gone through and decided who's going to do what, the next step is to figure out what's going to be your company logo and your company motto, and also your company name. This could all be done as a group. Here's a link for some ideas to help you in coming up with a company logo. Once you've decided what it should look like, your graphic design artist is going to be the one to design it. Here's a link that can give you some helpful hints on how to design a good logo for your business. The second thing you need to do is to make sure that you promote your business. Now, this is going to be done by the public relations manager working with the graphic design artist. Maybe you want to do flyers, business cards, a website, maybe use social media. Get the word out about your company. Remember, the ultimate goal is to solicit a contract from the Meredith Housing Company. The next thing to do is to figure out what your building is going to look like. Now, you're going to need your structural engineer to draw a blueprint and to design it, and you're going to need your finance manager to make sure you have enough money to afford the materials. You guys are going to have to work hand in hand to make your building the best. Determining what the building should look like is super important. Here's a couple of helpful websites that will show you how to make earthquake-proof structures. Now, on top of all of these jobs, the Chief Executive Officer is in charge of overseeing everything. They need to make sure that the graphic designer is getting the ideas to the public relations, that anything that's being done by the structural engineer has been approved through the finance manager. You are the boss. You make sure that everybody does what they're supposed to do so that your team can win. Throughout this process, it's important to make sure that you're keeping track of everything. So you're going to be using budget sheets. I want you to take pictures. All of this is going to get compiled into a commercial that you are going to film showing me why I should pick your business. Show me what research you did. Show me the thinking behind your design and why you chose the structure that you did. Show me how you stayed on budget and how you can save me money if I go with your company. And finally, give me an overall reason of why Meredith Housing Company should give you the contract. When it's all said and done, we're going to put your structure to the test by placing it on a seismic shakedown table. Looks a little bit something like this.
Please, can somebody save Whoopi and Wellington, please?